Hello everyone, this is Mumbo and welcome back to another episode on the Hermitcraft server. It is episode 120 and today we're starting things off in my industrial area. Now, it's actually been a while since we've done any form of projects over here. And I had actually forgotten how crazy it looks. So for anyone who's new to my Hermitcraft series, this is my small perimeter. So this is just an area that has been completely cleared out so that this witch farm right here works very efficiently. And that generates loads of redstone, loads of glowstone, loads of everything basically. But then inside this hole here, I realized that I had plenty of free space where I could build lots of big ugly farms. And this is where I do them. So we've got the melon and pumpkin farm, we've got the bamboo farm, we have got a gigantic furnace array right here, we've got a tree farm over here, and then over there we've got a fully automatic cobblestone farm. All of them being super industrial, all of them being super efficient. And this is essentially where I get a lot of my resources from. And today I'm going to be adding another farm into the mix. You see, with our new villager trading halls, paper has become a very valuable commodity. And if we can generate tons upon tons of sugarcane, then of course we convert that into tons and tons of paper. And then we can get tons and tons of emeralds, which we can spend on tons and tons of enchanted books. So I was thinking that we build up a gigantic sugarcane farm around about here. In this area here, which it looks quite dangerous. Yeah, there's there's a lot of lava, and as you can probably tell, my removal of said lava isn't going so well. After a few hairy moments, I've managed to take out all the high up lava. All the rest of the lava is going to be staying though, so all of this farm is going to be built above this, which, yeah, I'm sure that's going to end well. My thumb is firmly on shift. And I'm not even above lava yet. That is how prepared I am. And yes, I hold shift with my thumb. I know it's weird. My thumb goes underneath my hand. It's very odd. What's weird is that sneaking in Minecraft is the only time that I actually hold shift with my thumb. I was thinking about this the other day. I don't type and press shift with my thumb. And when I press space and shift, I press shift with my pinky finger. It's only when I'm sneaking does my thumb automatically go underneath my hand. It's really weird. Anyway, the way this is going to function is in strips. So we are going to have strips of sugarcane because of course the sugarcane needs to be hydrated by water. So there's going to be 2 pieces of sand, 1 bit of water, 2 pieces of sand, 1 bit of water. And we're going to have 5 2-wide strips, giving us 10 strips in total. And I believe these things are about 160 blocks long. Sugarcane grows to 2 blocks high, or 3 blocks high, but we're harvesting 2 blocks, which means that 1 hopper minecart should be fully filled when it harvests. Because it will go up to the end and then back. That'll be 5 stacks per hopper minecart, 10 hopper minecarts in total. That is 50 stacks? Per harvest? 50 stacks per harvest. It's 50 stacks per harvest. I think we can all agree that this looks pretty nuts already, doesn't it? So we have got all of the strips in place. That is the size of our sugarcane farm. And looking out that window looks fantastic. If we fly out over this thing, I mean, the bottom of our hole is starting to fill up. We've still got a lot of space to play with. But this looks seriously cool. Seriously cool. Whoa. There's a raid going on in the shopping district. Is this meant to be happening? I'm just going to leave them be. I'm going to level with you guys. There are some projects in Minecraft that are satisfying. There are some activities in Minecraft that are satisfying even if they're repetitive, like taking out large quantities of sand or breaking glass, even removing water to a certain extent. This is not one of those activities. This is unexciting to say the least. But thankfully that is now all done, so we can move on to the next thing, which I guess is placing in all the blocks for the water. Yeah, so those strips in between our strips, the gaps in between the strips, it's getting difficult, my terminology is all over the place. They need to be covered up so that we can actually place water on top of them. Now, what am I thinking in terms of blocks for that? I mean, originally I thought glass. But, I mean, it seems like a bit of a waste, doesn't it? I think the biggest problem with this area here is that you totally lose the sense of scale. Like, you really do. Like, that tree farm there normally looks big in a base, but in this place, it's barely even noticeable. Like, this is a tree farm and also a concrete maker. It's completely lost. Anyway, strips are done, so now it's time to start placing in all of the sand blocks. Originally, I was thinking that I'd do dirt. I mean, it's so much cheaper and I've got loads more of it, but let's face it, it is horrendously ugly. All sugarcane farms need to be built on sand, just out of prettiness alone. We do need a lot of it though, so I'm starting to regret my decision a tiny bit. And the sand mining is going to continue because we need a ton of glass for this thing as well. You see, this entire build needs to be fully encased within glass so that we can stop any of the sugarcane from popping out. The reason that we need glass is just because it looks cool, and that seems to be the theme of the industrial district. I mean, look at that. I wonder how much glass is in those walls. That seems like quite a lot. In fact, I wonder how much glass is actually in the industrial district. I wonder how many blocks I've placed in the industrial district. I wonder how many blocks I've removed from the industrial district. Didn't we do the maths on it at some point? I swear it's just over 1 million. I can't remember. Anyway, all of the glass is surrounding it, so now I am placing in all of the water so that our sugarcane can grow. And don't tell Iscal, but I'm using ice, and it's way better than water buckets because these are half slabs. When you try and use water buckets on half slabs, I always, without fail, will waterlog the half slab and destroy whatever is underneath it, which in this case would be a giant platform of rails like that. It'll be a nightmare. It is a bit of a shame that we have to put up with the swamp colours of the water. They are looking pretty disgusting and grim, but thankfully that is all actually going to be covered over, I think, with leaves. It needs to be some form of movable object. I guess leaves are the easiest ones to get large quantities of. Dude, this is wild. That also sounds wild. I'm getting out of here. Swamp colours. Swamp colours. Look at my beautiful green leaves. I literally just harvested them from over there where they're looking lovely. And now they look like this. I mean, it's just not pretty, is it? No matter what you do in swamps, they are always ugly. I remember in Hermitcraft Season 3, I think I actually had a base in a swamp. Didn't think about it, so I got lucky there. But yeah, as I was saying, everything was ugly. If I placed any grass or anything, it was horrible. Anyway, moving on from that, this is how it looks. Pretty wild, doesn't it? I'm hoping that the sugarcane should bring in some extra well-needed colour into this thing. What sort of... I mean, what do we need to do now? There's actually... It is placing the sugarcane, isn't it? And then build the flying machine. We've made some serious progress already in today's Hermitcraft episode. Not bad. This, however, is bad. This is very bad. Horrible sugarcane colours. What has happened to them? Ugh. I mean, look at this. Just a field of sludge. Sludgy green colours. I mean, I loved the way this looked until I started placing in the things required to make this build work. I mean, look. Oh no, that looks pretty cool still. This still looks really cool. Okay, I'm feeling better now. So you know what? I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to meet up with the guys from Sahara. We're going to discuss a few things, and I believe do some form of opening for Sahara now. I think it's going to be opening up. So I'm going to chill with those guys, and then we can come back to this. You're right.
Finally. Finally.
Look, I've missed one meeting.
Five.
It's only one. I can't help but notice that you've also removed my chair as well. Like, I can't believe how cutthroat you guys are. I missed one
That's
meeting.
what happens when you don't turn up to meetings. We've actually added your chair to ours, so now mine's a bigger chair.
Right.
That's how this works.
That is enormous.
And we both have functions in our chairs.
Iscal, do you want to give him his new chair?
Yeah.
I'm appreciating the recline, the front recline.
There you go.
Are you joking
Your
me?
chair.
Stool.
My feet don't even fit on this thing.
Until you start turning up to meetings, this is your chair.
You've missed just as many meetings as me.
Whoa, hold on,
I think.
Whoa, I can't hear you. Let me get down to your level. All right.
Oh, this is ridiculous. You know what? Hang on.
That's perfect.
Look, okay, I'm taking my chair, and I'm gonna make my way. You know what? I'm not. There we go. I'm gonna have to break part of your chair here. There we go. All right. Okay. Continue the meeting.
For goodness sake.
All right. Okay. So what's occurring then?
We're here to discuss the next stage of Sahara's evolution, which is Sahara Now, which is a brilliant scheme where we get hermits to pay us to buy more stuff from us. It's pure profit.
That does sound.
It's a win-win-win.
It's a win-win-win.
Yeah.
It's a win-win-win.
Yeah.
You know, these deals are pretty good. They're all 10 diamonds, though. Maybe, I think some of them could be a little cheaper, but how much are we going to charge for the membership? That's the next question. Because these are only good in relation to that. Like, that is a lot of sea lanterns for 10 diamonds plus the shulker box.
Wait, hang on. So about the stack of sea lanterns that is missing from that box.
Did you take some?
I blamed myself for this. I've been like, I swear I had 2 rolls of sea lanterns.
Mumbo!
I just saw a box of them in the meeting room, and I was like, well, I do need some sea lanterns, so I took one of the stacks. Okay.
This is why you have a button for a chair.
Yeah.
That is so funny that you stopped.
This is why our chairs are bigger than yours. Put it back.
Oh, I just thought I'd check because I was like, I wonder if this guy's refilled that. That is so
Okay,
funny.
so how many diamonds does a membership cost?
Well, it's going to be lifetime, right? It's going to be a lifetime membership.
Yep.
So
12 diamonds. Okay, yeah.
12 is too cheap. They
Okay.
get the shulker.
That's why he's sitting on a button and we're not.
All right.
Yeah.
1,000 diamonds.
That's too far in the other direction.
Okay.
That escalated quickly.
100 diamonds.
100 diamonds. Hundred's a really nice figure because it's quite a large price tag. But when they actually, are they allowed to come and see the deals? How do they know?
They don't. We have to sell it to them through marketing.
Ooh.
Okay. I propose a little competition between the 3 of us then to see how many memberships we can sell to the other hermits. And that means we've all got to take on a little bit of a marketing program scheme by ourselves to see how many we can get, all right? So if I sell 3 memberships, I bring in 300 diamonds. Iskall maybe only got 1 sale and maybe Mumbo got 10. Mumbo wins.
Yep. That is the likely
Little
results of
competition?
this competition as well, by the way.
Well, that's more
That's
hermits
the
than are on the
most
server, so
unlikely.
good one.
I'm going to invite some people to the server. I just start bringing people in.
Do you want to see how members access this place?
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
absolutely.
yeah.
you know what's
I
wrong
didn't
with
even know that bit.
Well, see, I was wondering about this, Iskall, because I can't help but notice this big open door here that people can access, but that's fine. I mean, it doesn't need to be locked off or anything like that. It's not like we're charging 100 diamonds for access to this place and anyone could just wander in. That's cool. It's fine. It's not a problem.
I have an idea.
It's okay.
I have an idea. I hear what you're saying. Let me request a code-locked door for Sahara, and maybe in 3 months it will be installed.
Yeah, maybe. I was about to say. I wouldn't know. yeah. I'm definitely
there are
not.
reasons for things.
My doors are definitely not on the now service. That's for sure.
I'm
Anyway,
guessing
so-
I put this in here. Let me. I mean, I've not seen this
Yeah,
before,
yeah,
so
yeah.
I put it in there. Press the button.
I like the beats.
How do I get it back?
Well,
You should have.
you open the shulker box before you go. It's like a keycard insert thing.
So, where's the sign that says that?
Look, all right. It's just assumed that you would pick it back up, okay? So, wait, so let me, just to summarize the meeting, okay, because clearly I'm the only sensible one here. So, I now have the tallest chair by default because I'm on top of Grian's chair. So we've sorted that. We've resolved that problem that we were having. That was a serious problem. That was number 1 on the schedule. Number 2 is that Sahara now is quite good. We've worked out the price, which is 100 diamonds. We're going to be doing marketing campaigns, and Grian isn't allowed access to any of this stuff anymore because he's useless.
What? I'm just trying to make sure the customer has
Don't
the best
stand
experience.
next to me. I didn't agree to that.
From this point forth, the meeting continued chaotically, to say the least, and eventually we all went our separate ways, forgetting one very important thing. Wait, we forgot to open Sahara now!
Yay, Sahara now's open!
Way!
Hooray!
Hey, well, it wasn't even yellow.
It was... Well,
That's a
congratulations, guys. It's open.
It's gonna be great.
It's
Bye.
all the deals. All the deals. So with Sahara now open, it's time to work on the sugarcane project. And I tell you what I always find interesting in Minecraft, especially with redstone, is that when the word flying machine gets thrown around, people tend to panic. They seem to think that they're really complicated machines, and don't get me wrong, sometimes they can be. This is a fairly big and complicated flying machine because of course it has to pick up the slabs, push them down and everything like that. But this is the flying machine for the sugarcane farm. It is 2 sticky pistons facing in opposite directions some slime blocks, some glass at the end, some slime blocks, some glass at the end, and then observers running into those pistons. That's it. This is the entire machine, and then all we need to do is place a furnace back here to stop it, and then we'll have another set of furnaces at the end, and then a reset circuit, and that is everything. Now, I was going to test to see if everything was working, but then I realized that actually a lot of the sugarcane has grown, and this would harvest it. And there's no system right now to pick it all up. We haven't got all the minecarts in place. Probably kill the server, to be honest with you. So let's start work on that. Alright, here we have all of the droppers in place. So these are going to be dropping out all of the items. And they're going to be going into water streams. The only thing that I'm kind of struggling with is where the items that get stuck on the leaves are going to go. You see, all of these strips right here, they all go all the way from one end to the other. Now, if I break one of these sugarcane plants, what are the chances that some of the sugarcane is going to land on the leaves? It's pretty high. Okay, so we're going to end up with a lot of leaves just sat on top of here. And obviously, if we don't do anything with them, then that's going to be a big problem. So what I was thinking is that we have almost some water stream areas at the ends that will then pick up all of those items. If it's at this end, then it will have to run along a water stream all the way back down to the back, and then I guess over there we also have a water stream, and then they all get added into the storage system. Is that a good move? Then they don't have to interact with any redstone, which hopefully should stop it from being too laggy. This is the setup that I've created, so all of the sugarcane will be fired across, hit this glass wall, and then travel down this water area here. And then these droppers will also be firing out all of the sugarcane that has been picked up by the minecarts. That will go into a separate water stream, and all of it will funnel into an area down here. Now to do the one on the other side. What on earth just... I know exactly what just happened. A creeper must have just dropped down from above my door and blown up that redstone circuit. I can't believe it. There are going to be so many items running through this water stream here. I'm a tiny bit nervous. The good thing about this farm is that it's not going to harvest very often. So we shouldn't cause too much lag frequently, but when we do, it could be quite a lot. Watching massive super smelters working will never get boring. Look at all these items coming in. 100 and, what was it, 44 furnaces working all at once? Oh, yeah, no, that smelted 9 stacks of glass. So this nice long water stream is now almost fully finished with the new glass that we just got from the super smelter. So let's go along here. And I would say we have got one more piece of water that's probably going to run off the end, but not quite, which is fantastic. This is where the water for the other section is going to go, and then we need another water stream under here, and then all the items are just going to flood into a pool in this zone here. This is going to be the server death zone. I am getting myself into such a muddle, though. I'm all over the place. I can't quite work out how this water collection item system is actually going to work down at the bottom here, because everything seems to be running into everything. Thankfully, I think I have it worked out, and what am I doing with my life? I have a gigantic wood farm over here. Why am I out there gathering up wood when this is literally designed to give me as much wood as I could ever possibly need? I need it for chests, by the way. I need loads and loads of chests. Alright, I understand in the previous clip I said loads and loads of chests. I've actually had a bit of a change of heart. I've been thinking about building some form of centralized storage system for this industrial district, and I thought, for now, there's no point in me doing some kind of big storage system here. So this is my loads and loads of chests. Four chests. 4 double chests. Anyway, we have got all of the water streams in place. Everything should all be running into the correct area. I guess now we just have to do the final bits of redstone, then we can activate this thing for the first time, and I'm terrified. Are you ready? I guess I'm ready. I think I'm ready. Alright, that seems good. Minecarts have gone as well. We don't have anything at the back end just yet, just because I haven't worked out how this is going to line up with what we have going on at the back end. But, I mean, in theory, this should all be functioning. In theory. It is very satisfying to watch, though. Check this out. Look at it go. And you know what? It's not that laggy. It really isn't too bad so far. How many entities are in the area? Okay, there's a couple hundred. And it is increasing. But that's fine. Now, when it gets to the end, we should start to see all of the sugarcane. Look at that. That looks so cool. So that has now reached the end, which means that we need... Okay, so we need an observer here, and then that is going to shoot across and update, well, this observer. So if I just, for now, update it using a hopper, that will send the machine back in the opposite direction and get it all to reset. Alright, here it comes, here it comes, here it comes. So it's going to drop some of the sugarcane probably down into those hopper minecarts straight away. Oh. Okay, I accidentally broke these leaf blocks here. Obviously, that has caused a problem. The minecarts have just got back, and now all of the droppers are firing. Now, are we losing any items there? It doesn't look like it. It looks like all of the sugarcane is making its way in, and this is going to be where the majority of the sugarcane is coming from. And it looks like there is quite a bit. I mean, already we have quite a lot in the chests, but this is going to be going for quite some time. It all seems to be functioning. Like, we have a working system. And there is absolutely no sugarcane left up here, which means that we haven't lost any, which obviously is the most important thing. Because as soon as you start getting lossages, that's a problem. And post-harvest, we have got this much, this much, this much, and then nothing in there. So, not too bad. I think we can all agree that is pretty good going. I mean, if we put all of this in one chest, how many stacks is that? It's almost a full double chest. And that wasn't even a fully grown harvest, just because I've been doing most of my work up at this end, and the growth radius around me wasn't enough to actually load kind of like the back third of the farm, but still, this is just for one harvest. Good grief. Anyway, I am pleased with this thing, and I hope that you've enjoyed the process of building it. I'm really happy that we managed to get it all done in one episode, but unfortunately, that is all I've got time for today. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll catch you in the next video. See ya! This is going to be a long old episode of Hermitcraft. I have not started editing it yet. Obviously, I've just finished recording it. I've got 17 minutes of footage of me actually building the sugarcane farm, and I have 25 minutes of me, Green, and Iskal goofing around. I don't even know how I'm going to cut that down. I don't even know. One.